Have you ever wondered how people communicated before the written word? Before emails? Before even the invention of paper? Imagine a world where your most urgent messages had to travel across mountains and valleys, not as text, but as a plume of smoke, a flash of light, or the beat of a drum. This is the story of humanity's silent languages, the ingenious systems of nonverbal communication that built empires, won wars, and connected societies across vast distances. Long before we learned to write, we learned to speak without saying a word. Our journey begins on the horizon, with one of the most iconic forms of ancient long-distance communication: smoke signals. From the Great Wall of China to the indigenous tribes of North America, smoke was a powerful tool. It wasn't just about sending up a puff of smoke. It was a complex system. A single plume could mean all is well, while two might signal an approaching enemy. The color of the smoke, created by using different types of wood or wet leaves, could add another layer of meaning. Think of it as the world's first binary code, a simple on or off signal that could convey life or death information. At night, fire took over. Chains of beacon fires, strategically placed on hilltops, could relay a message across hundreds of miles in just a few hours. The ancient Greeks famously used a beacon system to announce the fall of Troy. Drummers could replicate the tones, rhythms, and pitches of spoken language, creating intricate messages that could be understood miles away. Different parts of the drum produced different sounds, mimicking the high and low tones of a particular dialect. A skilled drummer could speak entire sentences, announcing births, deaths, festivals, or calls to arms. Neighboring villages would hear the message and relay it onward, creating a communication network that was faster than any messenger on foot. It was a language of rhythm, a vibrant, living pulse that carried the news of the day. Now, let's travel to the Andes Mountains of South America, to the heart of the great Inca Empire. Here, we find one of history's most fascinating and mysterious communication systems. The Inca had no written language as we know it, yet they managed a vast and complex empire. Their secret was a device made of knotted strings. A quipu consisted of a main cord with numerous smaller, colored strings hanging from it. The type of knot, its position on the string, the color of the string, and the way the strings were twisted together all held specific meanings. For a long time, historians believed quipus were simple accounting tools, used to record census data, tax obligations, or crop yields. But recent discoveries suggest that they were much more. Some researchers now believe that quipus could have recorded stories, histories, and loza, true three-dimensional form of writing, woven from thread. It was a tactile language, a physical database that could be read with the fingertips, holding the secrets of an entire civilization in its knots. Long before these sophisticated systems, our earliest ancestors left their mark on the world in a more permanent way, through symbols carved into rock. These petroglyphs and pictographs, found in caves and on cliffs across the globe, are humanity's oldest art gallery and our first attempt at symbolic communication. A drawing of a bison might represent a successful hunt, a prayer for future hunts, or a story passed down through generations. Spirals, circles, and human-like figures held deep cultural and spiritual meanings that we are still working to decipher today. These symbols weren't just pictures. They were ideas, frozen in stone. They were a way to record history, to mark territory, and to connect the physical world with the spiritual realm. They are a silent testament to the human need to share our stories and make our experiences last beyond a single lifetime. Of course, the most fundamental and universal form of nonverbal communication is one we still use every single day: body language. Before any spoken or symbolic language developed, our ancestors communicated through gestures, facial expressions, and posture. A smile, a frown, a pointing finger, these are signals that transcend culture and time. Hand gestures could signify peace or aggression, direct a hunt, or share knowledge about which plants were safe to eat. From the fleeting smoke on the wind to the enduring carvings in stone, the history of nonverbal communication is the story of human ingenuity. These silent languages show us that the drive to connect, to share, and to be understood is a fundamental part of who we are. They're the hidden scaffolding upon which our modern world of instant, global communication was built. The next time you see an emoji, a traffic light, or a simple hand wave, remember the long and rich history behind it. You are participating in a conversation that began tens of thousands of years ago.